Well, hello and a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning into News 9 Live. This right here is what we're trying to decode. As Rahul Gandhi is in Surat, he's touched down just a few minutes ago. We're trying to understand what next for Rahul Gandhi, because the disqualified Congress member of parliament, he has flown down to Surat and he's there to appeal particularly against his conviction by the Surat court and the 2-year sentencing in a 2019 defamation case. Rahul Gandhi is likely to move a plea in Surat's session court to set aside the magistrate order that had convicted him in the defamation case for a remark seen as an insult to the Prime Minister and the Modi community at large. Asking for an interim stay on the conviction leading to restoration of his Lok Sabha membership is certainly the prime option for the former Congress president. Now, as a show of strength, Mr. Gandhi, who is accompanied by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, you can see on as the visuals on your screens, and the chief ministers of the 3 Congress-ruled states, Ashok Gehlot, Bhupesh Baghel, and Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu. They're all accompanying Rahul Gandhi to Surat. Meanwhile, the BJP has deemed his effort nothing but a childish attempt to pressurize the judiciary. But what next for Rahul Gandhi? And even as the party staged protests in Surat ahead of his landing, party workers detained in the state and security near the court complex being tightened, will all this turn a new leaf for the leader, or as luck would have it for Mr. Gandhi, another unlucky jaunt to Surat? We'll talk about that in just a bit. First up, the political war of words.
पिछड़ों का अपमान करने का काम कांग्रेस ने राहुल गांधी जी ने किया है। पिछड़ों से माफी तो नहीं मांगे, डराने दबाने का काम, हल्ला करने का काम, संसद सत्र को खराब करने का काम, ये सब किया। विदेशी ताकतों से मदद मांगने का काम ये कांग्रेस ने किया। आखिरकार दबाव किसके ऊपर बनाना चाहते हैं, किसको डराना चाहते हैं? क्यों राज्यों के मुख्यमंत्रियों को सब कामकाज छुड़वा के यहाँ पे लाना चाहते हैं? ये पिछले 3 वर्ष जब मुकदमा चल रहा था तब श्रीमान राहुल गांधी जी और कांग्रेस पार्टी तब क्यों नहीं लाई इन सब? और माफी मांगने और अपील करने तो उसी दिन जा सकते थे, क्यों नहीं गए? कांग्रेस को उसी दिन पता था कि जिस समय 2 साल की सजा राहुल गांधी जी को हुई, उसी समय उनकी सदस्यता चली जाएगी। जैसे इससे पहले 13 और नेताओं की, मुख्यमंत्री, पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री, केंद्रीय मंत्री और सांसद और विधायकों की 13 लोगों की सदस्यता ऐसे ही गई, लेकिन कांग्रेस ने ड्रामा रचा राहुल गांधी के साथ।
My take on this issue is very clear. This is not the first time that a politician is convicted of a crime. When Narasimha Rao, former Prime Minister of the Congress Party, was convicted, did Congress Party raise this kind of hue and cry and then put pressure on the judiciary? Never. Even Chidambaram recently went to jail. Did Congress went around shouting like this and putting pressure on the court? Never. The basic issue is Congress Party treats one family, one leader from a family as a person above the country. Forget above the party. This kind of psychopathy towards one family is not good sign for the democracy. My point is very simple. Why Congress Party is trying to put this kind of undue pressure to the judiciary? There are means and ways to deal with all judicial matter. But is this the way? Has there ever seen a case like where the entire party is, trying to gheraw a court? When ED takes action, they want to gheraw the ED office. When CBI takes action, they want to gheraw CBI. When court gives a verdict, they want to take over the court complexes. This kind of activities is demeaning the Indian democracy. Every Indian must condemn it.
क्या आप न्याय प्रक्रिया पर प्रेशर डालना चाहते हैं? क्या आप भारत के न्याय प्रणाली जो है, न्यायपालिका जो है, इंडियन जुडिशियरी, उसके ऊपर प्रेशर डालना चाहते हैं? आपको अपील करना था, यह तो एक लोकतांत्रिक अधिकार है। आप हम हर कोई अपील में जा सकता है, आपको यह अधिकार निचली अदालत ने दिया था। और अपील करने के प्रक्रिया में एक ही वकील काफी होता है या आपके एक बैटरी ऑफ वकील जाकर अपील कर सकते हैं किसी कोर्ट में? मगर वकीलों को अलग वकील तो अलग करेंगे अपना काम, मगर वहां पर हुड़दंग करने की मानसिकता के साथ अपने मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत जी, भूपेश बघेल जी, प्रियंका वाड्रा जी, इन सब को लेके जाके आप क्या करना चाहते हैं? दूसरा, हमें आश्चर्य हो रहा है कि आपने ओबीसी के लिए आपत्तिजनक शब्द का प्रयोग किया, उन्हें अपमानित किया, और अब यह आपकी धृष्टता है। आप सोच के देखिए, आप सूरत में जाकर आज गुजरात में जले में घी और कटे में नमक डालने का काम करना चाहते हैं। ये ओबीसी समाज के प्रति उनको जिस प्रकार से आपने गाली देने का काम किया है, द वे यू हैव अब्यूज्ड द ओबीसी कम्युनिटी, आज आप सूरत में जाकर जले में घी, उनका दिल जल रहा है, उस पर आप घी डालेंगे, और कटे में नमक, उनका जो घाव बना है आपके गाली से, उस पर नमक डालने और नमक मलने का काम करने वाले हैं। योर ओनली
हमारा लीडर है तो लीडर के साथ खड़े होने के लिए सभी लोग जाते हैं। एक मामूली केस भी जब होता है तो आपके परिवार के लोग जाते हैं। तो ये तो पूरा एक पार्टी है और देश के लिए लड़ रहे हैं। तब जब देश के लिए लड़ रहे हैं तो हमारे लोग पूरे वहाँ पर पहुँचते हैं और उनके साथ उनको हिम्मत अफजाई करते हैं। और ये तो हमारे पार्टी का लोगों का निर्णय है, उन्होंने किसी को नहीं बुलाया।
जो कुछ घटनाएं घटी है देश के अंदर, प्रदेश के अंदर, सूरत से शुरू हुई है, पर सूरत के पहले शुरू हो चुका था षड्यंत्र। जिस प्रकार षड्यंत्र किया गया, जब से भारत जोड़ो यात्रा प्रारंभ हुई और पूरे देश ने आशीर्वाद दिया राहुल गांधी जी को, और जो 4 मुद्दे थे उनके, वो मुद्दे ऐसे थे कि चाहे जिस यात्रा का मार्ग नहीं भी था, रास्ता नहीं था, तब भी उन राज्यों में भी महंगाई, बेरोजगारी, प्यार मोहब्बत, भाईचारा आपस के अंदर सभी जातियों में, धर्मों में, नॉन वायलेंस, और चौथा मुद्दा था गरीब अमीर की खाई बढ़ती जा रही है।
And like we were just listening to Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, these are visuals of the 3 Chief Ministers, Ashok Gehlot followed by Bhupesh Baghel, as an entourage and accompanying Rahul Gandhi in Surat as well. But we'll try and decode what next for Rahul Gandhi as well. Joining me in the studio is my colleague and political editor Brijesh Pandey. Brijesh, you know, Kiran Rijiju is talking about undue pressure or not. Some have called it drama. There were allegations and fingers being raised at the Congress party for not, hitting the ground running. Why didn't they appeal before? It seems like Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, they just find themselves in this kind of a situation. Had they appealed, they would have said, why didn't you wait and appeal? It's that kind of a situation. But at this point in time, do you think it's going to reap any kind of benefit? These are visuals, just to tell the viewers as well, from the Surat airport, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, and a lot of fanfare and a huge crowd that's welcomed Rahul Gandhi as well. This show of strength that Kiran Rijiju is talking about, is it only drama, or it's what the Congress needs at this point?
I would say that, what else can you expect an opposition party, a party which is, fighting another party would say? Of course, Kiran Rijiju will try to say this as a drama as to what was the need for Rahul Gandhi to go. Only a lawyer could have gone and things like that. It's just political jostling from both sides and nothing more than that. But one thing is very clear. The Congress has also hit back. If you've seen that there was a tweet by Srinivas, who is their Youth Congress chief,
right.
And he has said that he has tweeted a clip of Arun Jaitley going to Patiala House Court to file defamation case against Kejriwal. And there was, the whole entourage along with him, and a lot of ministers and ministers in the cabinet and other, office bearers were them. And he asked them, so was this an attempt to browbeat the court and all? So, these things will happen. But yeah, the move of Rahul Gandhi is very interesting because he is going to challenge appeal against the Surat conviction, challenging the jail sentence. Because, initially, by the way things panned out immediately after his disqualification, it was very clear that the BJP didn't wanted to give him any more chance. And the way Congress party reacted is like Congress party also didn't wanted to contest that scenario which, the disqualification of Rahul Gandhi presented, because they also wanted their leader to be martyr, because it's an election year,
right.
Election in 5 critical states, the most critical being the state of Karnataka, which is almost 45 45 days away from as we speak. So both sides wanted to have that martyrdom, the halo of martyrdom work in that favor. And this is the reason why, ideally the Congress could have contested that decision then and there and would have ensured that there is no disqualification. But they also realize that, it is going to help them politically, and this is the reason they have not contested. So this is going to be extremely interesting, and I think both sides going by the heavy duty guns, being deployed from both sides, on one side Law Minister, INB Minister and top BJP leaders. Other side we have seen, Ashok Gehlot, Bhupesh Baghel, the two constant, comrade in arms as far as any Rahul Gandhi appearances is concerned. So both sides will try to milk it max to their advantage and to prove that the other side is basically only acting with vendetta.
And which side is going to be more equipped to milk this to their advantage as well? I've got a list of, the defamation cases that are currently going on against Rahul Gandhi, and we'll put forth that graphic also, if that's possible. In 2014, Bhiwandi court, Rahul Gandhi accused the Sangh of killing Mahatma Gandhi. 2016, Guwahati court, according to the complainant, Rahul Gandhi had said that Sangh members did not allow him to enter the Barpeta Satra. That's happened. 2018, Ranchi SDM court, allegedly Rahul Gandhi had said Modi is a thief, and that case is seeking damages worth rupees 20 crores. In 2018, Shivadi court, the recent cases as well. There are so many defamation per se cases against Rahul Gandhi. British, do you think the idea and the narrative of Rahul Gandhi being a victim or Rahul Gandhi being a repeat offender, which one is more popular amongst the public at the moment?
Well, there's only one way to gauge what is popular with the public, and that is the result when it comes during the course of election. There's no more short method of knowing exactly which way the public mood is going. I think the Congress, the BJP would definitely want to portray Rahul Gandhi as a repeat offender, and this is exactly what they've done. And as we had discussed, the day the result, this judgment of the court came out, we are in the studio when they said that they are not concerned about what happened to Rahul Gandhi. They are going to use this as an assault on the OBC, and this was exactly the trajectory which the BJP has given. I mean, if you look at if you would have listened to Sambit Patra, he was talking about, nothing against this comment against Prime Minister, but also was about talking about how this statement of Rahul Gandhi is going to hurt the OBC community more. And that is the line which the BJP is going to stick to, because it is it's a very deadly line. If the BJP is able to work that line in their favor and going by the way they ensure that things turn to their narration, I think the Congress would be in for a real soup.
And even when the sentencing and the verdict had come out, there were a lot of people from the lawyers community as well that were talking about how the semantics and the foundation of this case is pretty much flawed, which is after what JP Nadda came and said that, it's the OBC community, not just in Gujarat, but all over the nation that Rahul Gandhi has actually gone on and defamed. But talking about this entourage that is accompanying Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, you've got the three Congress-ruled states as chief ministers. Do you think this show of strength, I mean, you're right, BJP is going to come out and, call these, we just heard Anurag Thakur say, why are you using these chief ministers? They could very well be working back in their state, but now you've called them here wasting their time. But, I mean, why? Let's just give Congress the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're doing everything that they possibly can. Do you think this show of strength is going to reap into any kind of political dividends?
See, I don't think that today's appearances will have any kind of, will work in favor of anybody, in any political way, if I may say so. Basically, this is just a show of strength, because all the top brass of the Congress party also and the chief minister also want to convey to Rahul Gandhi, because, he may not be the official Congress person, but unofficially he is the most important person as far as the Congress party is concerned. And this is the message which they want to, show it to him, tell him that yes, in this hour of crisis, we are standing along with you. So I think it is more to do with the inner party mechanism rather than, for somebody or to show of strength for outside, because, the judgment has been made. So there's not much you can do as far as the show of strength is concerned. But yes, the BJP will definitely take a pot shot.
So is the BJP right to some extent when they say that, you're trying to put pressure on the judiciary here?
Well, I don't think that you can put a pressure on judiciary just by taking two chief ministers along with them. Otherwise, if that is the case, then, I don't think that anybody will ever get jailed. Any senior political or a political leader with heft can get jailed. If there was a chance of putting pressure, I mean, Rahul Gandhi got the maximum punishment. You know, many people are calling it a very flawed judgment, because in criminal defamation, getting 2 years is something which you not usually hear. And so I don't think that there's going to be any pressure on the judiciary. I think it has to do with the more internal party maneuvering, where want to tell you or show the tallest leader in the party that that at this hour of crisis we are standing there with you. It also works brownie points as far as your inner party standing is concerned. So I don't think that that this is a show of strength to put pressure on judiciary. That would be a big outreach.
And in terms of speculation, Brijesh, I mean, let's just imagine that there is a stay on the conviction. He's able to convince the magistrate court to put the order away, to put the verdict away. Then there is going to be due pressure on the Lok Sabha Secretariat to then revoke his suspension, reinstate him. With all of that happen, will the Congress put that kind of undue pressure on the Lok Sabha Secretariat?
See, when it comes to legal things, what the other person can do is maximum delay the inevitable. Like as we saw in the case of the NCP MP, when the High Court stayed the proceedings, the Lok Sabha Secretariat didn't react with the kind of alacrity with which he was suspended. So he went and filed a case in the Supreme Court, and before the first hearing could came, he was reinstated as Member of Parliament. So you can only delay the inevitable. If he gets a stay, he's eligible to be a MP again. I don't think there's much which Lok Sabha Secretariat can do about it. It's just, see, in politics, semantic is most important. It's the kind of imagery which you are going to portray to people is most important. And I think, the BJP by that act, with the kind of automatic disqualification route, wanted to pitch Rahul versus Modi narrative, because this narrative has suited them to the T as far as politics is concerned.
And unfortunately for the Congress, they don't have another narrative.
They don't have any other narratives. And the Congress also thought that that this has also been a God-sent gift, given the timing of the fact that you have elections in Karnataka, and this could have helped the Congress party to to exploit that halo. But I think other than that, there's legally you can only delay the inevitable, like say for 5 days, 1 week, and all. The second they challenge it in a higher court, it has to be done. There's no skipping that.
And now that you've spoken about semantics and optics as well, take a look at what's happening back in the national capital. The parliament resumed after 4 days, and it was adjourned within minutes again. Talks highly about the kind of business that has been done. Tomorrow again is going to be an off, and let's not forget the session ends on the 6th.
We have been saying it is right from the word go that there's no way this parliament can function. Because the Congress has realized that this is using Adani stick to beat the BJP with is something too lucrative for them to go away or to leave, and this is the reason why they're stuck with that narrative. They try to force the BJP to go on back foot. The BJP has utilized the Rahul Gandhi's utterances in Cambridge, and they also realize that it suits their nationalistic narrative to the T, and this is the reason why there has been a complete war of words between both the BJP as well as the Congress party. And for the first time, we've seen the government also being hell-bent on ensuring that until unless Rahul Gandhi apologizes, there's no way they are going to let the House function. And in middle of that, his disqualification thing has come. So I think this part B of the budget session is just going to be, be a complete washout as far as this second part is concerned.
Absolutely, and we've also got some reactions from the Congress, leaders as well. It's going to be important to see what their plan of action is going to be like. R.S. Cheema is who is representing Rahul Gandhi, but in terms of the voices that are coming out from the Congress camp, take a look.
आज़ादी के बाद कोई ऐसा मुझे केस बता दीजिए जिसमें 2 साल की सज़ा हो। जुडिशरी पर कोई दबाव ना डाल सकता है। कानून अपना काम करता है और कानून के आधार पर न्यायालय फैसले करते हैं। जो कानून होता है उसी के आधार पर करते हैं। हम सूरत एक पार्टी के सबसे बड़े नेता हैं हमारी, और हमारी कांग्रेस पार्टी मुख्य विपक्षी दल है। उसका सबसे बड़े नेता कोई है तो राहुल गांधी जी है। तो राहुल गांधी जी के साथ जाने में कोई बुराई थोड़ी है। हम कौनी की पार्टी के जीती और उनके मुख्यमंत्री बने। तो इस प्रकार की बात कहना कि न्यायालय पर दबाव डालना गलत है, ये अच्छा नहीं लगता।
किया जा रहा है।
नहीं, राजनीति कोई ड्रामे की बात नहीं है। वहाँ कानून अपना काम करेगा। हम तो उनके साथ खड़े होने वाले लोग हैं। ये बताने जा रहे हैं कि साथ खड़ा होने में कोई हर्ज होता है। परिवार में जब कोई ऐसी बात होती तो परिवार के सभी सदस्य साथ खड़े होते ना, तो हम परिवार के सदस्य लोग हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी उनका परिवार है, उस परिवार के अगर लोग जाते तो उसमें हर्ज क्या है?
कोई शक्ति प्रदर्शन नहीं कर रहे हैं। जैसा कि खड़गे जी ने कहा कि जब कोई इस तरह से पार्टी का नेता जाता है तो लोग अपने आप उसके समर्थन में पहुंचते हैं, उसको तो आप रोक नहीं सकते। तो समर्थन में लोग पहुंच रहे हैं। कांग्रेस इतनी बड़ी पार्टी है तो ऑब्वियसली तमाम लोग जा रहे हैं समर्थन में।
लेकिन सवाल यह है कि इस कानूनी प्रक्रिया में इतना देर आप लोगों ने क्यों किया?
नहीं कहो, जब वो गुजराती में होके आया, उसका ट्रांसलेशन हुआ, इसका रिट तैयार हुई और उसके बाद वो गई है वहाँ पे।
सर, बंगाल और बिहार में जिस तरह की जो स्थिति है उसको लेकर आप क्या कहेंगे?
नहीं, बंगाल बिहार की स्थिति में जो राज्य सरकारें हैं वो भरपूर कदम उठा रही हैं, हर तरफ से कोशिश कर रही हैं कि जो है वहाँ पे इस तरह की गतिविधियां न हो, लेकिन जो है उसका राजनीतिक इस्तेमाल जो लोग करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो नहीं करना चाहिए।
दिस इज नॉट अ शक्ति प्रदर्शन बट इट इज अ दरबारियों का भक्ति प्रदर्शन। इन ऑर्डिनरी कोर्स नो कॉन्विक्ट is required to go personally to file an appeal. But Rahul Gandhi and his family think that they are entitled to make a drama and to make an event out of filing an appeal for a convict. And there can be only three reasons why this is being done. A, to amplify the wound of the OBC community which has feeling very aggrieved with the statement of Rahul Gandhi, to rub salt into their wounds. B, to try and intimidate the court system, the judiciary, and to say, in a sense, that they are above the courts of law. And C, to play a victimhood card and to try and use this entire event as an opportunity for political grandstanding, which is something that has never been seen in the legal fraternity or the legal history, where a convict is allowed or is taking hundreds of his political supporters, political henchmen to file an appeal. This kind of precedent is extremely disturbing precedent because it is directly calculated at attempting to intimidate the judiciary.
Well, so Darbariyon ki bhakti, and the Congress on the other hand is saying, well, what's wrong with that? But, we'll have to wait and watch as to what really transpires in the Surat Sessions Court. But just to wrap this up, Brijesh, we just heard what Shehzad Poonawala also said. And towing the similar line of what Sambit Patra was saying, what Kiran Rijiju was saying, that it's all drama and it's like rubbing salts on the wounds of the OBC community. At this point in time, it seems like Rahul Gandhi, even without being in the parliament, is the center of attraction for the parliament. It seems like he doesn't even have to be there. Him taking a simple flight to Surat with his entourage seems to prop up the BJP to come out and react with that kind of promptness. Does that in some way, indirectly, externally, play in the hands of Rahul Gandhi that, look, you're talking about me when you don't even have to?
Well, it does. But then, what do you do when you are talking about a leader of your main opposition party? Congress's main opposition party of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and Rahul Gandhi, unofficially is the tallest leader as far as the Congress party is concerned. And this is the reason any act which pins down Rahul Gandhi to a spot will definitely be music to the ears of the BJP. And this is the reason why the symphony which we are hearing, from Kiran Rijiju to Anurag Thakur to Sambit Patra to Shehzad Poonawala, they're all echoing the sentiment. They're all echoing the party line about about this particular case involving what they call the insult to the OBC community, and they're very clear about it. Right from the word go. If you remember, the day he was sentenced 2 years of imprisonment, he was found guilty. The BJP was quick to latch on to the OBC narrative, and they have not deviated a second post that. And I think this is a narrative which will go on till the Karnataka Lok Sabha election. I think if the Congress manages to win Karnataka Rajya Sabha, I beg your pardon, elections in a big way, then I think it's going to dent the narrative a bit. But barring that scenario, I don't see this narrative, getting lessened any which way.
Right. Well, it has been a riveting conversation, Brijesh. We'll have to wait and watch what really happens in the Surat Sessions Court. Do continue to stay tuned to News 9 Live for all the latest updates. We're going to continue to probe what happens in Surat as that entourage with Priyanka Gandhi and the three chief ministers reaches Surat. BJP, on the other hand, says this is nothing but a childish bait by the Congress to put pressure on the judiciary. What will happen? Well, anybody's guess. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.